All right, guys, we are back and wrapping up Current Energy Week with Energy Link. So with us now is President of Energy Link, Ray Miller. Thank you so much for being on with us today.
Right on. Thanks for having me here.
Of course. Okay, so I want to know, what does it mean? You guys say that you are the muscle that moves Current Energy forward. What does that mean?
Well, Energy Link is a company that's mostly made up of mechanics, welders, craftspeople, and these are the people that literally put their muscle into action every day to keep the Kern County oil fields in production.
Their muscle into action.
Muscle in
That's
action.
That's what I like to see. Does the oil and gas industry in Kern County have a bright future?
It certainly does. Even though there's a lot of us that work in the oil and gas industry, we kind of feel like we're being attacked for no other reason than working in the oil and gas industry. Right. But we know we can stand proud and hold our head high because of the hard work that we do.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys know what goes into it more than people that are judging, right?
That's right, and we're working. So, you know, even as the energy transition is happening, the oil and gas produced in Kern County is going to be in demand for a long time to come.
Yeah, I would say, can you tell us a little bit more about the technology that is growing with, with the time and with Energy Link? What is the technology you guys are using?
So the technology I want to talk about today is hydrogen, because hydrogen is becoming the new clean and green energy of the future. Getting a lot more talk about it. You can't open up an industry publication without seeing something about hydrogen. And there's technology that exists today that can convert our existing oil fields from producing oil to producing hydrogen. What
does that mean for us?
So what it means is that we can produce the energy right out of our oil fields. Even our depleted oil fields can give up hydrogen now.
Wow.
So what that really means is you can take a balance sheet liability and convert that to a balance sheet asset by using the technology that we want to bring to the forefront.
It's pretty impressive.
So we do that. We take liquid oxygen and we put it in the ground and in an existing well bore. And then when that oxygen, which is very cold, liquid oxygen is super cold, super small, very dense, very cold. And as it interacts with the oil that's already in the ground, a depleted well has a lot of oil still left in it. It's considered non-recoverable. And as that oxygen interacts with that oil, it releases the hydrogen out of it. As that oxygen warms up, it creates pressure, and that drives the product back to the surface. But the magic is we have a membrane that only allows the hydrogen molecules through. So the only thing that's produced is clean hydrogen. Hydrogen molecules are the smallest of the molecules.
Okay.
So nothing else gets to come up out of the ground. The only thing that comes up is the clean hydrogen, and now that's ready to be utilized for clean energy.
Well, I mean, this sounds like a very great and well-rounded solution, aside from just being interesting to talk about. I feel like I'm listening to like a mad scientist talk, but like, yeah, but it's a very cool concept to kind of grasp and understand. So our local oil fields are going to embrace and participate in the challenge of energy transition is kind of what I'm hearing.
Oh, yeah, and they already are. We have to. The people of Kern County have been producing energy for over 100 years. And 100 years from now, Kern County is still going to be the major provider of energy for this great state that we live in.
Right. Now, what about jobs for people that are currently wanting to work in the oil and gas industry? Are you guys hiring?
Oh, yeah. Energy Link is always hiring. We've gone from a company of about 6 people 10, 12 years ago. We're about 64 people today, and you know, if you're a good mechanic, a good welder, if you want to bring some muscle out to the oil fields,
we want to spread some muscle.
Come on out. We need you here.
Okay, well, where can people reach out to you if they want to get a little bit more information?
So we have a website like everybody does, and it's www.energylink1, that's the number one, .com. And of course, you can call our number 765-4444.
Nice and easy right there. Okay, you guys, so that website again is energylink1, like the number, .com, or you can give them a call at 661-765-4444. That's a super simple number. Easy for you to memorize, right?
Keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep it simple, keeping Kern County strong and bringing the muscle.
Bringing the muscle.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being on with us today. I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Of course.